Thank you for coming on back to the JP Lopez show. Man, this one is a good time. I got my boy Jorgie. Jorgie is a longtime buddy of mine. He is my buddy since the third or first grade, I don't know. Known him my whole life. This guy was a very special influence on my life. Very fortunate enough to have him in town and jump on the episode and just really allow me to express my feelings and gratitude towards him. I have another longtime buddy, my boy Jacob Signs. He's on the episode. Just very fortunate enough to have them both in town at the same time and jump on an episode with me. This one is a very fun episode. We get a little deep at the end, but that's only because my boy Jacob has really gone through a lot of trauma in his life and his career. And I didn't mean to get so deep for him and relive some horror trauma stories, but yeah, I thank him for stopping by, and we just had a great time. I hope it really comes through the microphones and you guys get to appreciate it, because I know I did. Very special episode because these guys mean so much to me, and to have them together on one episode, just all the more better. Thank you guys. Love you all. Stick around. It's going to be a fun, great episode. It's the JP Lopez Show.
From the heart of the 806, where the cotton fields meet the city lights, broadcasting loud and proud from Lubbock, this is the JP Lopez Show!
Welcome back to the JP Lopez Show. Man, very fucking special episode today, man. What are the odds of you two fuckers being in town at the same time?
I don't know.
And I was like, hey, let's fucking get an episode going.
Is there a lottery today?
So those that don't know,
big balls conventions.
My boy Jorgie, straight out of Salt Lake City. So, you know, you were in town, what, last week for a day? Or 2 weeks for like 2 days?
2 or 3 weeks ago? No, a month. It was just a month from today.
For the World Cup, right? We were a pit stop. Thank you, Jorgie. I appreciate you stopping by, man. I know what you came for, and bottom of my heart.
I had to be here, brother.
Thank you, man. Jacob, man, what the fuck, bro?
Just here, man.
Was this an impromptu?
Yeah.
I usually get the text, hey, we were in town. I'm glad you text me we are going to be in town.
I know. I'm trying to change my ways.
So, yeah, Jorgie is out of Salt Lake City. Jorgie was the best man at my wedding. Jacob is a damn good friend since 7th fucking grade. Mm-hmm. Probably sooner than that if we went to the same school district. But yeah. What's up, guys?
Just here, man. Glad to be here, man.
What's up, Jorgie?
Another hot day, man.
Can I ask you something, Jorgie? Are you afraid to find a plug in Lubbock?
My afraid? No.
No? Because I know you don't trust nobody.
That's true. But I have no problem finding plugs.
They don't have dispensaries
Spark
here?
plugs and electrical plugs.
And Clovis is the
Really?
closest.
Well, in Pennsylvania, it's legal. So they got dispensaries.
Recreational?
Yeah. So they got dispensaries all over the place.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? Like, so I was telling George, I've been a state trooper for 16 years. And where I work, a lot of guys retire out of there. It's like their last station. And I'd say at least five of them have went to, they transport money for these weed companies.
Oh, yeah.
Like armed guys.
Yeah.
Because it has to be cash only, right?
Yeah. So they either transport product or they transport money as retired
As a
state
retired,
troopers.
yeah.
So it's like all these years there we are busting them, and now it's like
What's weed? What's legal weed over there? Like a routine traffic stop when they got weed? It's
got to be in the dispensary container, and it can't be broken.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's
Does it have to be sealed?
yeah.
Oh, if it's sealed, it's a ticket, or is it jail?
No, if it's open, it's a ticket.
Yeah.
So it's not
But even
jail.
in Philly, not anymore. You just charge them with like small possession and cut them on their
That's
way.
a blue
It's just
state,
like
right?
It's a ticket,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's a blue state, right?
Yeah.
Like they don't give a fuck, huh?
Dude, especially Philly, dude. Philly is trash, bro. It's like yeah, because we'll get
Go Eagles.
Yeah.
Isn't that where the zombie street's at? It's in Philly?
Kensington. The Kensington neighborhood.
It's in Philly.
Yeah, they call it the beach because everybody just laid out on the sidewalk. And
Oh,
dude,
is that famous?
yeah, and I
videos
mean,
and
you
all
see
that?
people they got like open wounds, or they're already like in wheelchairs where they've had their legs amputated because they.
That's that flesh eating shit, right?
Yeah, because they mix. I mean, fent. They mix it with everything, and yeah, so it'll tear your. I mean, you got people shooting up in between your fingers and your eyeballs.
In your eyeballs?
Anywhere you can find a vein, they'll shoot up. Yeah,
Fuck my sight.
Have you seen someone do that? Like
not in their eyes, but
like-
I've seen like the flesh eating stuff. So we had a buddy of mine stopped a guy for DUI, and ended up he was on heroin. Well, he had a long sleeve shirt on, and it was hot outside. And my buddy's trying to help him because they're like, we gotta get him in the ambulance because he's all messed up. When he grabbed his arm, it was like he felt something weird, and he's like, "Dude, what's up?" And he didn't have search gloves on. He's like, "What's up with your arm?" When he pulled it back like that, it was all just
Skin just fell off.
yeah, and he had touched it.
Nice.
Hell, bro.
And he was like,
Smell your fingers.
Yeah,
Hey, dude, smell your fingers.
smells like so place
I
six.
got it.
But no, so he got the 100 proof whatever it is hand sanitizer, and the EMTs just like squirted all his hands down, just like
Sorry about the delousing. The lice, they hate the powdered
they
sugar.
hate the powdered sugar.
Damn, bro.
Yeah,
That's wild, dude.
What's a typical day for you?
for me, Netflix and just kind of sitting around.
Really?
Well, on the turnpike, it's all. So I don't do county work anymore. So in Pennsylvania, the state troopers do everything that the sheriffs do, because the sheriffs don't do anything up there. The sheriffs pretty much just hang around the courthouse.
Why don't you move to move to sheriff?
Because there's like a 50% pay cut.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, all right.
So nah, but I just do pretty much traffic enforcement.
Because you
citation.
were one of the few that enjoyed COVID, right? You're
Yeah.
just mailing motherfuckers their
Dude,
tickets.
yeah, they're like, I don't have to give you your driver's license. I'm like, nah, just hold it up to the window. Like, I don't want to touch it, And then and I would just, it was crazy, dude. For like the first month of COVID, it was just us and truckers on the road. Yeah, and like nobody else was out on the highway.
What, did you pull anybody over that was out there? Like, hey, why this dude out
Well,
there?
they had what they had the governor had this emergency declaration. Only like essential workers could be out, but I mean you could stop somebody and they'd be like, because they were saying like people that like the liquor stores had to stay open, and like Walmarts and like convenience stores had to stay open.
So retail workers were essential.
Yeah, and like restaurant workers. It was fine. Like I don't care. It's not whatever, man. But
Were y'all stupid? When I mean by that is, because you hear the whole East Coast had to show their passport, their COVID passport, to eat and.
dude, that'd be like your big red city, like blue cities like Philly, Pittsburgh, even the capital like Harrisburg kind of got like that. But dude, I live in Amish country, dude, and it was just like kind of just life as usual.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But the Amish, people don't know, Amish made a killing during COVID because they didn't shut anything down, right? Because they're pretty much exempt. They're like that religious sect or whatever.
There's Amish business. There's
Yeah.
Amish.
They'll run machine shops. They'll run bakeries, restaurants, mechanic shops, lawn care service.
Jacob every morning with his croissant.
Yeah.
Mailing motherfuckers their tickets,
Yeah.
eating the croissant.
They'll be like, I got a citation. You had powdered sugar on it. Oh, my bad.
I just want to make sure it's not anthrax.
But yeah,
Jorgie, what was your COVID like?
Dude,
Because you're in the restaurant business, like,
right, dude. So like the first day they said, hey, Texas gets shut down. We had an emergency meeting, whatever, and on my day off, of course, they're like, we're going just straight delivery, like pickup and all that. I was like, and then we're cutting everybody. Like it's gonna be just the managers. So like, okay. Then like not 2 days later, hey, we're out of business.
no shit.
Yeah. So they cut us, dude. So we got cut like 2 weeks later. And then like I was telling Jacob, like I got a call like 3 weeks later. Hey, we're back in business. So I was like, how? And they know how they were passing that bill to start keeping people businesses, loans or whatever.
Yeah,
to start
the PPPs.
Yeah. So Abuelo's got one for Austin. So they brought us back. And then 6 months later, hey, see ya.
Damn.
So
It's
yeah.
like they're playing with you.
Yeah, so I just telling Jake, I was like, I got fired twice from COVID.
So did you get like a severance package? Or
Yeah,
did
I got a
you
severance package after my second time I got, because the first time they were claiming they had no money. The CEO was saying, sorry, we have no money to pay you guys or severance. And then once that happened, once they got that PPP, whatever, then he had enough money to do our severance afterwards.
Because how long were you with them?
Let's see, like 7, 8 years?
Okay.
Yeah, 7, 8 years. I mean, they gave me a good severance. I'm not gonna complain about that, but you know, it is what it is. You know, who would expect something that would shut down this whole country, bro?
Jacob, what's being a dad to 2 young children like?
Oh man, that's great. Like, I don't have to sleep. I don't get to spend my own money.
I think you're the last. You're
Yeah.
the last.
Yeah. I guess I can appreciate it more. 'Cause I'm kind of like, we're more established, right? And then I see how other people raise their kids. They're already older. And so especially with my kids being in sports, I see like where to push them and where not to push them and where to just kind of let them be themselves and try to figure it out.
Have you experienced there? Like, have you gone to sporting events with them? And all
Yeah.
that? Have you experienced like asshole parents?
Oh, yeah. Especially in wrestling, dude.
Yeah?
Wrestling in Pennsylvania. Because like Penn State.
Oh, Penn State.
You got Penn State, yeah, and everybody's all Penn State wrestling, right? And you'll go to these tournaments. And Junior last year did 8U, 8 and under wrestling, and dude, some of those dads would be out there and they're like just on the mat and screaming. And it's like
Watching
dude,
UFC or something.
yeah, you know, it's like, dude, just chill. The kids like don't even know, they still haven't really learned how to do a single leg or a double leg, and once they get them down, they're kind of like, they might know how to like crank, you know, run them through with like a arm bar or something, but dude, it gets wild out there.
So Pennsylvania wrestling is like Texas football.
Yeah, definitely, dude. Because for all of last year, me and a buddy wanted to go to Penn State to go watch a wrestling tournament or a wrestling meet. Sold out. You can never get tickets for.
Dang.
Yeah, to go watch wrestling up at Penn State.
Damn it, bro.
Where do they have it at? Like
Like kind of like maybe half the size of the United Spirit Arena. But they pack it out. Yeah.
Wrestling.
Yeah, they pack it out.
Damn it. But I would tell you, bro. Yeah, you said it. You appreciate it, but enjoy it, man. Because a blink of a fucking eye, they're already grown ups.
Yeah.
It really did suck because, you know, they're our broke best friends, you know, and then all of a sudden you're not even cool to hang out with no more, and they'd rather just chill in their fucking room and do nothing than go out to eat or even go watch a movie. You're like, God damn, when the fuck did this happen?
Especially now, because like for us playing online, like we play video games in your room.
Yeah.
All the time, right? There's no hooking it up and playing
No,
online.
yeah.
It's like if you want to come play, bring
But
your
that was
controller.
that was the social media.
Yeah.
Like getting together and playing games together.
And your dad would be like, "Why are y'all here again? Hey, why?"
I ain't gonna feed all y'all.
Yeah, I'm not feeding all y'all. Are y'all gay? I never see any girls come over. Yeah, but
That was your dad, bro. It's pretty friendly. I got your dad. I remember.
and then you try to hug his dad, but get off of me. Yeah. I love you, Pete.
Hey, you're the only one in your underwear, fucker.
I think if you got slapped by him, it was like, oh, he likes him, man.
It was the worst. It was the worst when we stayed up all night and then he gets up to get ready for work and like, oh fuck, I'm about to hear it. God damn, y'all didn't go to sleep.
But well, we don't have to go to work.
I remember,
Pete, you're gonna be late.
I remember when we stayed up late and your mom would come late at night too, and we were like, "No, we got approval from his dad." And your dad, no, we got approval from his mom.
Dude, how many times? Wasn't it one time like there was a crime scene out in front of your house,
Like at least 3 murders.
and your mom had to park down the street and she was pissed?
There was at least 3 fucking murders right in front of my house, and my mom.
Yeah, your neighborhood your street was wild,
dude. Why do you think I fucking had to play in shallow water?
Yeah, I know, right? Yes, great. Like I think me and you had like mirroring childhoods, right? Because I was always going to Wolford.
Yeah.
To go play stay at my grandparents' house unless we had baseball, you know. So we're always out in Wolford. Same thing, running around. There was a baseball field. My dad lives like the next street over. It used to be KC Elementary, but now it's like the admin building, and there's a baseball field there, dude. And my grandma would just like, we would just go out there with our bats and our bikes, and we wouldn't come back till eat lunch.
Yeah.
And then we'd go back out.
With the manguera?
Yeah. Hey, either in or out.
Yeah.
Pick which one.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I always say that, too. We got it punished. You can't go outside and play. You fucking... Now, you got to punish them to go outside and play.
Yeah.
Do your kids like to play outside?
Yeah. They call it touching grass. They'd be like, hey, go outside and touch grass. Like, go outside and play. You know? I'm like, I don't want to touch grass today. I'm like, hey, go outside. Hey, be glad, because like where we live, we don't have spinas. Like out here, you know, you go outside and you got like get the what they call them, the goat heads.
Like smear the queer, you come back all fucked up from fucking grass, spinas, rocks. Like,
Hey, do you remember being a kid and like you would get like a football or like a tennis ball and you would cover it with the spinas?
Yeah.
And then you'd be your friend, but hey, I bet you can't catch this, and you throw it as hard as they could, and they try and they get off. Dude, that shit was always funny to me.
Dude, the stupid shit we did when we used to fucking try to kill horny toads with rocks.
Yeah.
You're like,
they spit out their eyes.
yeah. We got him.
Dude, because like my parents,
Like it was a fucking prize or some shit.
my mom still lives there in Arnett on the corner of Flint and Baylor, and 2 houses down used to be empty lot, and we'd go out there and catch horny toads all the time, and now they're not even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're endangered species, I think.
Are they?
Yeah.
So yeah, we weren't trying to kill them. It was,
Yeah,
that was just
we killed them
allegedly.
all.
These are all just stories for the show. They're
Yeah.
not-
Put a disclaimer. In the
Georgie, how do you feel? How do you feel? Because you pretty much seen your nieces grow the fuck up in the blink of an eye. Like,
Dude.
time flies, man.
Fuck yeah, dude. I was thinking about that because when I moved in, the youngest was 4. Or right just to turn like 5. No, 4, because she was turning 5 in 2022. Now when I left, she's like 8 years old and into video games, Demon Slayer, Japanese anime. Like, where did this come from? So yeah.
Are you kids into anime?
Nah, I'm trying to think what they play a lot of Fortnite still. Like they're playing it just now at my brother's house.
Roblox.
Yeah. So are they into
But no,
Roblox?
I don't let them on Roblox
That's what I was gonna get into.
because like all the child predators
Yeah.
and all that stuff. Yeah.
Dude, what the fuck, bro?
And the thing is, Roblox has the capability of blocking all that stuff, but
They don't.
No.
No.
It's profit.
Well, the guy that whistleblowed the Roblox, instead of shutting it down, they fucking pressed charges on him and sued him.
What? Defame or defamation?
Defamation.
Or something?
He
Because if it's true, they can't sue him. So they might have like. But the thing is, I'm trying to think the wording for it. But basically, it's like harassment by the legal system, where they just keep you in court so long that you eventually run out of money.
Oh, just
Yeah.
run you along. string
Yeah,
you
they keep
along
because
until-
these corporations have all the money in the world.
Yeah.
So they can just string you along, and you know you're just one person.
Yeah,
There's only so much you can do.
to keep up the fight. Yeah.
But I think I can't remember how I saw it. Maybe a YouTube video, maybe a documentary. But he acts as a kid. He poses as a kid, and then he immediately just turns on the game. Immediately walks into a restroom in the game, and there's a bed, and then there's already like people like asking the player to like lay in bed, and
what the?
bro, it's
Seriously?
bad, dude. Like, yeah. And Roblox is still a game. Like, Roblox, you can still play Roblox right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my nieces, I'm telling my sister about that.
Oh yeah, man. Dude, you know, like, cause we have computer crimes units,
Oh yes.
and the guys that do all that stuff, the investigators, they have to go through it's either every 3 months or 6 months they have to get a psych eval because of the stuff they see on these computers. So every 3 to 6 months they have to go through another psych evaluation.
Has anybody turned it? Did you know? of?
No, not that I know of. Yeah, but some of those guys are a little off to begin with.
Like,
You know,
that's,
and
that's
then
what
they-
Don't you kinda gotta be?
Yeah,
Yeah.
watch that every day, man.
Yeah. Dude, it's true. Like they say that everything's out there. Like once you send like a text or a picture or something, dude, you can pull it.
Get retrieved, man.
Yeah. all
Even like delete it off the cloud.
Well, that's
it ain't going nowhere.
No, it's
still
on the
there.
cloud. Yeah, it's encrypted somewhere.
Somebody has it somewhere, huh?
Yeah, you probably the NSA.
Damn.
Yeah, they have all that stuff.
That is nuts, man.
The same thing with like that. Was it like 23andMe and Ancestry.com and all that?
Oh yeah.
So that's how. There was a DJ in Lancaster. I can't remember. I think it was like, I don't want to say the wrong name. Anyway, he had raped and killed a lady there in the city, but then he went to Puerto Rico or somewhere there was no extradition. Well, he was like the lead suspect, but they didn't have enough to charge him. One of his family members did a 23andMe, and however they have it linked up, the DNA hit. So then they were waiting for him to come back to the States, and he was being tailed by plainclothes, and he was either at an airport or a restaurant, and it threw a cup away. And once it's in the trash, it's free game. So they went, pulled it, swabbed it, and they got enough to link him to the murder. And then a buddy of mine and another guy from Lancaster City actually arrested him while he was cutting the grass in his backyard.
Okay, so it's funny that you say that because AI is taking over, obviously, but this was a couple years ago before you have to stand in front of the TSA to get a picture taken to fly, right? Mm-hmm. They didn't have that, and I was so fucking mind blown because we did the TSA shit, flew into Mexico, get into customs, and then customs is all computerized. You just stand in front of a fucking like how it is TSA now, but this was before we had this. Before you flew out of Lubbock, Lubbock didn't have this shit. Is what I'm saying. Yeah. So we get into Mexico, and then it says stand on the footsteps, and then my picture came up, and it said like me, the selfie, not a picture, just me in the camera came up, and then it said John Paul Lopez, and I'm like, where the fuck did they get my facial recognition from? Like where? In Mexico, bro. And then it fucking the sliders opened up, and then I passed through customs like that.
Damn.
Yeah, because we went to Jamaica during COVID, and that's the way everything was. Because before you give them your passport and they would stamp it and do all that stuff. This time it was all like touch free, like it was.
Yeah,
just,
that's how it was.
Yeah. And we ended up getting COVID on the way back.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I know. But the thing is, before you left, it was like 3 or 4 days. They had a nurse
Caribbean medical schools.
They did a COVID test, and if you tested positive, you would stay at that resort, kind of quarantined off, for like a week or two.
Oh, nice.
All paid for.
Dang. That's nice.
So they probably just waited till we left to be like, hey, you got it.
Hey, pásalos, güey.
Yeah. Well, they're Jamaican, so everything Irie.
You said Jamaican.
Everything Irie. What the blood clot?
Did you get COVID?
Dude, I've got it 4 times, and all 4 times I've got it at work.
4 times?
I've got it from work. Yeah.
What were your symptoms?
The first 2 times were like horrible. I felt like death, and then the last 2 times was just like a cold. Yeah, it was just like a cold, and they were like, it was funny because in the beginning it was like deadly.
Yeah.
We don't get away. I don't even want to touch the same shit. The last 2 times they're like, yeah, you still come to work, bro. Like, hey, your shift starts in like 5, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you talking about? Come on, we need you.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts, man.
Dude, I got it a second time. It was when Tech played Arkansas in the Independence Bowl. We went out there for that game, and on the way back, I got sick. Oh. Dude, and it sounds funny when I say it to myself, but I actually fainted. Dude,
that's my own way.
Dude, I told my brother, it always sounds better. Hey, I passed out, bro. But then I told him, dude, I fainted. But dude, I remember so I was in the bathroom at night, I felt off, dude, and I was sitting there, and I went to the bathroom, and I was like, I got it, because I couldn't even stand to go. I had to sit down. That's how weak I felt. And then when I was getting up, and I just felt like water, just sweat coming down my sides, and so I walked out of the bathroom, and it was just like slow motion. I just remember kind of turning and falling, and then we have upstairs we have the banister, the railing, and I just remember seeing the railing and then just hitting it hard as shit, just boom, And then I laid there on the floor, and I was laying face down, and I was like, it's a wooden floor. I was like, oh, this feels nice and cold.
Hey, y'all can pee on me.
And then, dude, and it was like, I must have been there for like 10 minutes.
Hey, you guys, I'm in here.
Yeah. So my wife comes out. She's like, why are you laying on the floor? I was like, I don't know. I was like, I passed out. And then she said, like, I was walking around, like, in the back room for, like, 5 or 10 minutes before I went and laid back down. But I don't even remember any of that.
It was fentanyl, bro.
Yeah, concussion.
I wish.
Hey, your wife had that happen, right?
Yeah. Because she's a police officer, a local police officer, and they had I think it was either DUI crash or DUI. But when they were going through the car, the guy had something. They're like, "Is this fentanyl or whatever?" And he's like, "No, it's just heroin." And then, well, she was gloved up, and she said like within 5 minutes, she was like, "I gotta sit," and she ended up like laying in the grass, and like they're like, "Well, go sit down, go sit in the car." Well, she goes and sits in the car, but she was in her. There was 2 cars. There were 2 police officers. She was sitting in the wrong car, like she didn't even know. Yeah, like, that's how out she was. So then they rushed her to the hospital, and
it seeped through the glove, right?
yeah.
Dang, that's wild. You remember you were in town for like a week. I can't remember what year it was. Probably like 22, 23. And we saw a $20 bill.
Oh yeah,
at United on
the
the
Amigos on
ground.
their side. Yeah.
And we were like,
You're like,
I'm
hey,
not
don't touch
touching
it.
that. I'm like, I'm not touching that.
I'm like, man, I could use $20.
You're like, nah, that's on the news, man. You pick that up and you fucking die. I'm not touching that shit. And
see
it
a
probably
homeless
wasn't
man
even a
pop off.
fentanyl dollar, but we're like, no, fuck that. I ain't
Yeah,
touching
right.
that
Yeah.
shit.
Dirty money.
So, like, did they Narcan her or?
I think they did once, or they did at the hospital, but yeah. So she stayed in there like for like a whole day, till they cleared her to leave. And then I don't think she went back to work for like about a week after that.
Paid, right?
Hey,
we do my money now.
Hey, we do
With my
randoms.
money now.
We do randoms and you failed. You have fentanyl on your.
You're under suspension.
Damn it, bro.
I just had a buddy of mine get forced into retirement for steroids. He got popped for steroids.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But he's
They're peptides, bro.
I know, right? But yeah, I mean,
This is the only motherfucker I know lost his job for testosterone. Ain't that a bitch?
Too much
Man,
of a
fuck
man.
Trump.
Yeah.
Too much of a man right here.
Where's Pete Hegseth when you need him?
Jorgie-
Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
I say, do you see like the Secretary of War, whatever you want to call him? They're going to start mandatory testosterone
Yeah, I
testing
was like, what the-
for military members.
Is it gonna be like a pregnancy test? Just pee on here. Okay, you got the 2 lines. You're good to go.
Why, bro?
Because low T is so prevalent, man. Like, not just like the generations coming up, but in those kind of environments where you're under stress, like a lot, your body just doesn't know how to regulate itself. And like back in the day, it wasn't a deal, but like now, more and more like studies are being done that they want soldiers to have the optimum amount of testosterone that they can have.
No way. I didn't know that.
So if they don't, they're gonna pump some shit in.
That's the thing.
But
And
we as men, as the generations are coming through, don't they have lower and lower testosterone as
yeah,
it is?
probably because of the food.
It's the food
Yeah,
we're
it's the
fucking
food we're
eating.
eating.
The
Yeah.
food we're eating is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Nothing's real.
Because I drink like 2 energy drinks a day.
yeah.
Yeah, just to get through, like, because I really don't drink sodas.
Sugar-free, though.
Yeah, the white monster,
That's the key word.
the 48
Zero
ouncer.
sugar.
Sugar-free.
What's that other?
Zero.
What's the sugar, the sweetener that's not sugar?
The sweet and low or the
So they're-
equal.
What they put in the drinks now?
Well, no, it's sucralose. There's stevia. There's fuck.
What's that aspartame?
Well, there's aspartame too. Aspartame is in all the Diet Cokes and shit. But usually all the energy drinks has the sucralose, which is the worst fucking sugar, the sugar-free sugar. Because it not only is it like bad for you, but it'll fuck up your hormones like a motherfucker.
Really?
Yeah.
I could be like Wu-Tang sipping on ginseng, man.
But that's the thing too, man.
Do
Like,
that. Just-
there's all these studies that say, hey, you walk 10,000 steps, like you're in good shape. And then 2 years later, like, don't walk 10,000 steps. You're killing yourself. You're like, what the fuck do I believe, man? Fuck.
Yeah, everybody contradicts everything what we grew up with now.
Even like the food pyramid.
Yeah, I'm just to say that.
Hey, you got to eat a loaf of bread in the morning and a bowl of cereal.
What was on the most was grains, right?
Yeah.
You had to eat a shit ton of grains.
Like pasta and bread.
Yeah. But think about our generation.
You
too,
can eat
though.
your cornbread.
Yeah.
Like, think about how fucked up we became as kids. Like, don't leave the table until you finish your food.
Mm-hmm.
You can't drink this drink until you finish your food. And you're full as fuck.
Yeah.
And then they're just fucking training you to be a fat ass for your whole fucking life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fuck. Yeah.
Like, and you say like now being a dad, like I don't make my kids like if you're full, you're full.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Now don't mean you can eat 20 Uncrustables.
Yeah,
So I taught Junior how to use a toaster. Dude, and that's all I heard for like all morning long was the toaster. I'm like, dude, how many did you eat? I look in the trash can. There's like half the box.
Hey,
in
be
there.
thankful that toaster strudels are not a thing no more. With the icing packs.
Like,
Those were nice though.
Jorgie, I can't lie, man. Growing up, you know, I loved a home cooked meal. So of course, every fucking day I'm calling you at 4, like, hey, what did your mom make? All right, I'll be over there.
Everything.
But check this out. I'm telling you this because no one cooks no more. Like, can you imagine that lifestyle?
It's a lost art now,
Nobody
man.
fucking
No.
us as kids being kids with no cook.
What trips me out too now is that a lot of parents like, do you let your kids eat whatever, or like, no, this is what we're gonna have. Like,
Yeah,
maybe his own.
yeah, I mean, like with the like sports schedules and stuff, sometimes just like, hey, whatever we can get to eat, and then get you to practice or get you home so you can take a bath and get ready for school tomorrow.
See, that's what I've noticed is like a lot of parents just like just give in to whatever they want. They're like, they don't give them actually healthy food or whatever, and just like, especially how bad food is now.
Well, on social media, when they were cutting all the SNAP benefits, everybody was running to like Sam's and shit,
To buy everything out.
and like buy nothing that was of nutritional value.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing, like honey buns, white donuts, powdered donut, like
Sodas.
that shit. Come on.
And that's
Chips
another
and-
problem we have is the sugar addiction, because everything has sugar in it.
Mm-hmm.
Every
Well, even the
fucking
shit
thing.
that says sugar free isn't sugar free.
yeah, it's full of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucked up, man. I feel bad for your kids, bro, for real. Because we're leaving a fucking society that's just
Do you
totally
make
fucked.
meals for them for school, or are they in the school program?
They eat at school, yeah.
What's
Every
that
now
like?
and then they want to take lunch.
But what's that food like?
Dude, I couldn't even tell you. I mean, they have like they'll send like the menu for the month, and like every Tuesdays are like tacos, and then they'll have like pizza sticks and, but yeah,
Pizza
Six
sticks.
sticks.
yeah,
That's for breakfast.
yeah. Well, dude, so
Con frijoles.
the governor had signed a thing for like free breakfast for all elementary kids, but then you would go like when I go check out what they're having, dude, it's like same thing you said, like honey buns and like blueberry muffins and chocolate milk, and it's not like,
That ain't food, bro. It isn't.
especially when it can sit there for like 3 months
Yeah.
inside a package and like not get mold or anything like that.
So it's funny that you say that because when I switched to a keto diet, you're constantly looking for keto foods, right? Bro, you can have keto shit in the cupboard for like 3 fucking months and not mold. Like keto bread, I couldn't tell you how like long. You're like, oh shit, I forgot we still have bread, and you pull it out and it ain't molded.
Oh.
And you're like, well, I don't know if I should be fucking eating
Yeah.
this. And then you look at the ingredients, and the ingredients is like 60 fucking ingredients, bro.
Well, it's like in the military when they give you that the MREs, those things are just loaded with chemicals, and it's like when you're deployed, you're eating those things like 2 times a day, sometimes 3, depending on where you're at, and you're just, along with all the stress you're already living with, now you're pumping all those chemicals into your system, and it's just,
Are those just like quick meals, just to get you going again?
No,
Yeah.
that's the only meal you get, right?
yeah, sometimes, unless you have like if you have a base close by or you're operating out of a base, or we had a combat outpost, so we had like cooks there, but all their stuff comes already packaged too. They just make it in bulk. So they used to like, dude, they would make like shrimp scampi, dude, and you open it up and it looks like motor oil and like those little shrimps. You're like nasty, dude. You're just
Like you're
like,
in India. Like you're eating Indian street food.
Yeah, hey, did you cut that with your feet?
Yeah.
That could taste good.
I like that nail you growing out there, bro.
Hey, I remember we were watching wrestling at your house one night. And remember that Indian dude that would come out? He had like a bunch of money and he would pay like people to come in there and like lick their toes and do all that stuff. I can't remember which wrestler. It was like an Indian dude that was like rich.
Somewhere right now, Eric Constantio's mad because I don't remember what you're talking about.
But me and you, we were in your room, and the dude took his shoes off and his socks off, and you could see like the fuzz from the socks. And they paid this lady to come in there, and they gave her like $100.
Oh yes,
And I'm in your room like,
Yeah.
And you're like, hey, you better not throw up in my room, fucker. And I'm like,
Honestly, dude, you would piss me the fuck off, bro. Legit. Out of all my friends, I think you pissed me the fuck off, like the most frequent. With your gag reflex, and dude, it didn't matter. It did not matter how late we were, because this asshole's always late. As you can see today, but he's always late, and then we had to pull over somewhere because he had to go take a shit. I'm like,
I'm holding one in right now, bro.
God dang, like, Jake, dude, you're fucking me up, bro. Like, I really, if I wasn't your good friend, I'd fuck you up right now, bro.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go, man. Like,
We were on our way to a titty bar, and we had to pull over to one of those shitty ass convenience stores off the Slayton Highway because he had to take a shit.
Hey,
This
man.
dude will plant his nalgas anywhere, bro.
dude, I'm
I
telling
do
you.
Anywhere.
too, man.
Dude, I
You gotta
can't.
go. You gotta go, bro. I've done it once when I couldn't go. Like I should have gone, but I didn't. Like no, I'll never do that again.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I don't care. If there's a hole, I'm shitting in it.
Yeah. I'll shit on the airplane.
I don't give a damn.
Okay.
Oh, shit on the airplane. And then walk out like, hey, someone shit in there.
It was probably him. Fat bastard.
I can't lie to you.
Hey, I smell
really,
funnel cakes.
I really, honestly can't lie to you. I just recently been able to fit in the airplane restroom.
Really?
Yeah. Yes. And that is a total victory for me, bro.
You like
'Cause-
Tommy Boy?
Yeah. Like, bro. Yeah. I'm like, damn. I fit in this fucking restroom, like, cause I used to have to like open the door, just piss out like from the outside, like.
Like the sticker from, like what is that sticker? Remember that sticker that a lot of trucks used to have with the kid pissing on the
Calvin and Hobbes, yeah. Pissing on the New York Yankees.
That was me. That was me on the
Shout
trip
out
to
to Adrian.
Mexico.
Adrian's the one that had that shit. I remember that.
Yeah, that was me on the trip to Mexico. I couldn't fucking fit in that bitch. Jorgie, how old do you want to be? How old do you want to get in your life?
I want to get to the point where I'm still able to live on my own. Don't need someone else's help.
Exactly. Fuck yeah.
If I need someone to wipe my ass, this is what I need to start thinking of. I mean, maybe it's time to get out of this life. But I want to live until I'm able to live life
I don't want
to my liking.
I don't want to have an assisted living.
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
But it's funny, dude, because you see all these old men now on walkers, like they've worked their body to the bone, and then the wife is like shopping, spending their money.
Going out with her daughters and stuff.
Yeah.
Shop, yeah.
And it's fucking crazy.
Getting their
dude.
nails did.
But Jacob, do you think that it's because us in our 40s, we still make it a priority to work out? Do you think that is because they didn't do that, or do you just
I
really
wanna
think that they
say-
work their body to the bone?
Because the lifestyles are completely different, man. Like, a man, like, how many times do you, like, I mean, your parents were kind of different because your mom worked third shift, right? So she was out at night. But most times it's the man's getting up before everybody wakes up, going to work, and then he's getting home after everybody's already done. Most of the time, they would, like, in our generation, they would wait for the husband to get home before they ate.
Yeah,
But then even then, like, weekends, like, your dad's cutting the grass or, like, fixing, but they could never sit still.
never.
Nah, like, you know, but hey,
The worst hatred of my dad's life ever was just watching me relax.
I know, right?
This lazy motherfucker enjoying himself.
Because he's out there, he's over there. He's got a lawnmower that he doesn't want to get a new one, so he's out there trying to clean the carburetor and trying to sharpen the blades, and you're in there like playing Super Mario Brothers. Hey, get out here! Hey, come help me! Come help me! You're like, man.
Help you what? You hadn't even started it yet. No, but for real, right? But Do you think that's because of that or no?
I don't know about the working, but just the working outside and the stress that men have put on themselves as far as providing.
Oh yeah.
And I think stress has a lot to do with it too, like the hormones you talk about. Like you're always stressing out, like, man, how am I gonna? Christmas is coming around, or like different bills are coming around. Kids are growing up, like, man, I gotta help get them a car. Like just different stuff. The man's always has in the back, either in the front or the back of his mind, and you're always at a certain level of stress, and it's just it eats you up.
I can't tell you how many times stress was a factor in my whole entire life.
Well, because you had panic attack,
like
right?
Financial stress. And then when I discovered I had anxiety, I had no fucking idea what that was. I really thought I was just having a heart attack. And then when I came through it and then I eventually became fine, I was like, what the fuck was that? I really thought I was about to die.
Yeah, I had an anxiety attack way back, like 2001, 2002. Yeah, it feels like you're having a heart attack. It feels like there's a fucking
Did
chest
you
right
not
here,
think
like,
that you were Fred
oh,
G.
shit.
Sanford? Like, Elizabeth, this is
It's
the
a
big
big
one.
one.
I remember, dude, because we were at IHOP. We were, I don't know what. We were at a show or at a club or something. It was me, Lorena, Luis, Roach, and we stopped at a. Remember Luis when he had that Dodge Ram?
Yeah, yeah.
So we were at IHOP. I don't know which one we were at, but dude, I was just feeling something just in my chest, and then
My chest.
yeah, I was like George Lopez.
And I can't breathe.
Because I was outside, and then I go inside, and all of a sudden they see me, and I'm like this, like leaning down, and the next thing I know is some old lady gave him some children's aspirin. So they put me in there, and they hauled my ass in the truck, and then we headed down to the fucking emergency room. Luis was in the back of the truck, bumping up and down, just running red lights and shit.
And you really thought you had a heart attack?
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
And then
Me
they
too.
said that you had an anxiety attack. Like, oh shit, really?
Georgie, I'm gonna take this time right now. Really, I gotta give you a lot of gratitude for my life.
For what?
Really, man. You changed my thought process early on as a kid, and then as the years progressed, it's like your wisdom as my boy was like old man wisdom, bro. Like, you showed me how to enjoy life solo. You always told me, man, no one wants to go with you. Why don't you go? I'm like, well, I don't want to go by myself. You're like, fuck that.
Yeah, dude, you can enjoy yourself a lot by yourself, and you learn a lot about
And we
yourself.
were kids, bro. We were fucking kids, and you're like, you like New Kids on the Block? Fucking like New Kids on the Block. Who gives a shit if you don't like? Who cares if no one likes it? Or
Dude, I
calls
like
you
Milli
gay?
Vanilli. I had a Milli Vanilli cassette, bro.
So
Georgie,
where'd you
like-
get that? Where'd you learn that from? Were you always just like that, or did you pick
Dude,
it up from family?
Just family, and then it's because I was born in Brownsville, but I was actually kind of raised in Matamoros, Mexico, and across the border. And my first very concert, I was like 5 years old. I still remember it. Was Juan Gabriel.
Okay.
So ever since then, that just because he's a showman. So ever since then, it just stuck in my head, and his music. So my aunt, you know how every Mexican at Saturdays puts on music, cleaning, whatever. She would put on. My aunt would play like Bronco.
Los
Never heard
Bukis.
it. Los Bukis, Los Tigres del Norte, these Alberto Garcias, these Vicente Fernandez. So I got that from there. And then when I moved here in Lubbock, I learned more about Tejano, learned more about English. Rock was one more that I learned, and rap. Rap is where I learned more here in Lubbock. And I like experiencing music live, dude. It's just the way you see it. So it's just something in my head that it's been ingrained in my.
Lita stopped asking me years ago, because, Georgie's at Elton John and so stadium. Georgie's at the Super Bowl. And she's like, well, who is he with? And then I'm like, he's by himself.
Like last year, I went to go see Shakira by myself. I was on the fucking floor, dude. She was like, you know where those chairs right there are? That's where she just passed by me and shit. Like, oh shit. So I mean, I saw I've said AC/DC. I saw AC/DC last year. I took my niece. I was gonna go by myself, but she was graduating and she's AC/DC fan. I said, you want to go with me? Sure. So like I took her to that, and actually it was funny. I'm gonna go see AC/DC tomorrow in San Antonio.
Bro, you showed me so much about life early on that dude, we come out of high school. I don't know any better. You know, I can't take a trip without my parents. I don't. And it's because of you that we travel so much, bro. Because you're like, oh, we're going to go to the Rangers tomorrow. I'm like, what? And then, boom, like, we're always out of town. Like, dude.
I'm glad, bro. I'm glad there's so much out there, dude, to experience, man.
And it's because of you, bro.
I'm glad. I'm glad you experienced that, man.
I'm not fucking lying to you, man.
I'm glad, dude.
And everyone that became a part of my circle kind of rolled with it, like, oh shit, we're going out of town, we're going to this, we're going, like, and it was all came from you, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. Like right now, I'm in the phase of just driving around and doing scenic drives, especially in Utah, dude. If you guys have a chance, go to Utah, man. It's a beautiful state, beautiful everywhere to go see, like the national parks. Just even drive around the whole state, it's beautiful. Even the Pacific Northwest, you're going to Washington, Montana, Idaho. The country's so beautiful out there, man. You should really go out there and
even in my partying years, bro. Jacob, you were done early, you know. Well, I'm not going out tonight. And I see that in my son. My son like doesn't have no one to go out with, so he don't go out. Fuck no. Jorgie was like, bro, if you want to go have a beer, go have a fucking beer. Dude, I'd go to conference by myself and then end up having a badass night, meeting new people. Like, it was fucking crazy. And it was all because Jorgie was like, dude, do shit by yourself, man. Learn to be a fucking loner.
Yeah, because I think you got to be happy being alone. Because eventually, because there's going to be times in your life where it's just, where you're flying solo and you can't be like wanting to be attached to somebody else. You got to just be like, you know what, like I can be comfortable by myself to go do something. You know what I mean? Or just sit in the quiet and just kind of enjoy the peace. And then when people do come into your lives, they add to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they don't have to be the end-all, be-all. Like, if I don't have this person in my life, or if I don't have somewhere to go to this, I'm not going to do it. Like, no, you know, if I want to go to the movies by myself, I'll go to the movies by myself.
And that's what I try to, like, instill in my boy, but he's got to have someone with him to enjoy.
Yeah, there's some people that tell me, like, dude, you go by yourself? Yeah, I mean, it's you're there to enjoy the experience. I mean, yeah, if you want to take a partner or whatever, you have a girlfriend or whatever, and yeah, it's cool to take, but sometimes you just let yourself go. Maybe you discover something from yourself that you didn't know you was in you. So, yeah, dude, I love that you say that. And when I tell you two things, one thing that stuck with me, like when I came and visited you, one of the best compliments I ever had, you told me was that I was independent. And looking back, you know, yeah, I think my whole family is like that. We're independent. We like to just go out there and just enjoy life right now. We're not here for very long.
No.
Mm-hmm.
We're not here for very long, so you might as well enjoy the ride as long as you
showed
can.
me how to go to the movies by myself. Jorgie, man, a lot of my lifestyle growing up and my lifestyle now was shown to me by you. And I gotta show my gratitude to you.
I'm glad, man. I'm glad I did something right for somebody. Record that, and play that back on the rewind. Just on the loop.
Do you remember our first beer?
Was that the one at your cousin's?
Yeah, we stole it from my tia's house.
Is that the same
and
time?
it was all hot. We were like, we're gonna drink this tonight. It was all hot.
Was that the same time we took a cigarette too?
No, that was a separate time, but yeah, it was same tia. Yeah. So me and Jorgie, we had our first cigarette together. It was a Bugler, remember? It was a
You had to roll them.
You had to roll them.
Dude, my grandpa, before he quit smoking, so it was my grandpa, Joe. It was my dad's dad. They lived out in Wilford, and he was always out in the cotton fields. Well, he learned to roll, because now, you know, tractors are all GPS.
Oh, yeah.
So because you want to get
swear that they're in them when they fucking bring the pole down, motherfuckers.
Because they want to get the maximum amount of coverage on a field, right? But back then, it was all just so he would roll his buglers with one hand and drive the tractor with the other.
Like the pinche Popeye commercial,
Yeah.
fucking cartoon like that.
Hey, Grandpa, roll this joint.
Exactly.
Well, that's funny. So I was probably like junior's age, and my they had an old, like, the metal glider chairs out in the front in Wolford. He'd be out there with a cup of coffee, and he'd be showing me how to roll the cigarettes. Junior's age on the front porch, and my grandma come, don't be showing him that, and I'll be like, what? And he'd be like,
Como, Grandpa?
yeah,
He did all right because all you do is Zins. You don't even smoke now. He did all right.
yeah,
Now you're more efficient.
What do you think about nicotine, Jake?
it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they say like it causes your veins to shrink or whatever, like when you're doing it, but
So both of you guys did this since for a long time. So is there a difference now? Is there a difference in the beginning since you first started?
I think
to
I got a
now?
clearer mind when I put one in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I always like what would you call it? The routine of like dipping.
Yeah.
You know, you pack it, you put it in, you get a spitter.
And fuck you. I'm thanking Jorgie for him helping me out, and fuck you for you fucking me up.
Hey, the yin and the yang.
Yeah.
Man. You need both, bro.
And we're here right now.
Yeah.
Same time, vato.
Jacob came back from is it his first year?
At
Might have
Eastern?
been your first year.
Yeah.
He came back dipping, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing, bro?" And he's like, "Man, it's like the Sandlot. It's fucking
Big
it's great." And I was like, "I'll
Dumbass.
fucking try it." And I fucking put in that dip, and it felt like I was drinking all fucking night. It was like an instant fucking drunk.
Well, I was doing
Um,
Copenhagen back then,
Well,
so
Dang,
dude,
you
so that first dip, I was like, wait a minute, I ain't got to spend $20 to get fucked up. Like, I can just do this. And man, it took fucking years to quit dip. Years.
it's hard because you're used to having like you put it in your cheek
Something
and
in
you're like, yeah. Dude, I love it. Dude, if I go back, if it wasn't for like, because it is gross, like seeing someone spit all the time, or because some guys at work still chew and they'll leave their spit bottles in the patrol car.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And I lose my shit. I'm like, dude, clean up after yourself, man.
Oh, you got to share?
Huh?
You have to
Yeah, we
share?
don't have take home cars.
Oh, no?
Yeah, so usually bounce back and forth between cars.
What do you feel about the NIL?
For my team, I love it.
Well, no, because, I mean, you play college ball, bro.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you could have been taking home some money.
dude, I was happy when I got a meal plan.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Dude, like I was like,
how
because
do you feel
I
about
walked
NIL
on.
now?
Yeah.
I mean, get your bag when you can get it. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're good enough, hopefully, hopefully my kids, you know, will
Because
give
even
us
as a
some.
walk-on, you're getting paid.
Yeah. So, do you know that? Because y'all are more close in with tech, is there like an even distribution with NIL along the board from like practice squad?
It's an even
to,
distribution for the team, but then obviously if you're a mega star, you get more money. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
yeah, that'd be awesome. You know, because it's like I said, like there's times when you're getting
But
five.
come on, man.
You're
Let's
getting
be real, bro. You were a broke dick college student. Like,
Dude, I was
come
about
on,
to say,
man.
dude, you're getting five guys together to pitch in for a case of Keystone. You're like, come on, man.
Or Dollar Keystone at fucking Conference Cafe on Thursdays.
Keystone Lights.
I'll never forget that night, Jorgie. Never forget that night. It was just me and Jorgie by ourselves. And I have no idea why we wanted a keg, but we wanted a keg. It was just me and him. And we had a keg, and I'm fucking calling everywhere. I was like, hey, man, what are your kegs? How much is your kegs? How much are your kegs? And I fucking call what was it called? Stars?
I think it was
just called
Stars.
Stars, right? The liquor store.
The one off Slayton
on
Highway.
Slayton Highway.
It was like by itself.
And the old man answered, and I said, hey, man, I got a shell and $60. Can I get a keg? He goes, come on. Come on. Dude, we weren't even 21 yet. We were not even 21. We went to the drive-thru area. He fucking loaded us up. I was like, hey, I called you. He's like, yeah. He fucking loaded us up, took our $60. And we didn't even know what kind of beer we got, but we fucking went back home with a fucking case of, a keg of Keystone Light.
Keystone Light, bro.
Dude,
God, it was disgusting.
do y'all remember like the thrill of going out to the strip even as a kid, like going with your uncles?
It's
Yeah.
like Vegas.
Yeah, you're like, hey, we're going out to La Línea. You're like, all right.
You're going to the strip, and you're at least coming back with gizzards or a barbecue sandwich and
some
chips.
Pankies.
Yeah, you're making it worth the trip.
Yeah.
You're making that worth the trip.
There was never ever, well, he can't get nothing. Bullshit, I'm getting something. I'm getting a bag of chips. I'm getting something.
But like, it's sad because you drive out there now and it's all just like either car dealership or something. Yeah.
Tire repair, tire chain,
Because
whatever.
yeah, remember like you could see it from a mile. Like you see those neon lights,
But
and you knew
calm
you were
down.
gonna have a good time.
it was such a simpler time, too, because do you remember they would bring your cooler, they would load it on, because with my deals, my dad, we all had trucks. So they would load your cooler, ice it down, and then bring you beers for the road.
Roadies.
Here's 2 beers. That was such a simpler time, bro. Like...
I don't think they should have been doing that shit. But
Well, obviously, like, but back then it was nothing. It was.
Yeah, 'cause I remember being in junior high and going out with my uncle, and then on the way back, be like, "Hey, mijo, grab me one out of the back," and be like, "Yeah, you know,
you want to try it? Go ahead.
Take the first sip.
I gotta take the foam out." Dude, did you? So my grandpa, sometimes he would put the beer in the like he'd drink half of it, and then he like get the paper towel and put it in the mouth, and then put it in the fridge.
Oh, he was ahead of his time. I didn't know nothing about that.
Yeah, he would do that, right? So then, like, I'd go there and because my grandparents live right next door to my mom's, so like I'd go in there to the kitchen and no one would be around. I'd take the little top off, and I'd put it back in there. That's probably like
To keep it cold?
yeah.
Nah.
Or he would do like if he'd have it with like lunch or something.
Well, I'm a pendejo, bro.
Yeah.
I've been a pendejo my whole life. I never understood the theory or the thought concept of koozies. Oh, it keeps it cold. Well, you don't.
Then you're not
you don't
drinking
need-
fast enough.
Right?
You don't need
You're
a
not
koozie,
drinking
bro.
fast
You don't,
enough.
need you don't need your beer to be cold for 30 minutes.
So
bro.
you tell me you don't know how to drink beer, huh? Do you want me to show you? Come here.
Are you,
Yeah.
you getting your nursing degree or what?
I've never understood the thought of koozies, man. Like, oh, it keeps it cold. Oh, fuck. Why do you need a koozie?
My body keep it cold inside. I just gotta drink it.
Dude, the fastest I would ever see anybody drink beer, my buddy Jose Gonzalez, he's passed. We played together at Eastern, and
Dude.
everybody thought he was Samoan just because how big he was. But he would drink like he'd crack one open, and he would like just to cleanse his palate, and he would slam one, and then have the other one ready. Like, dude, he would just, and it was like water for him, like almost like Andre the Giant, how they say he used to drink.
Yeah.
Dude, when we would go to Juarez with him, dude, we'd have some crazy times, man. Like, did you ever go drinking in Juarez?
No,
Ever?
we drank a lot in Mexico, Jorgie.
Juarez, dude. I remember we went to me and my brother and I think Renee and some other group. We met up there. We went to go see Ozzy and Rob Zombie and Mudvayne. And me and Jose went to say, "Fuck it, let's go to Juarez." So me and him crossed the Juarez. This was like 2001. Dude, so we walk around the river. I don't know where the fuck we were walking, but we were just walking, right? So we were there. I think we were there in Juarez for like 5 or 6 hours, and then we head back. Sure enough, dude, the next day, that same area we were there, they had killed some girl.
Dang.
I was like, dude, we were just there. Like, I'm not going to Juarez again.
Well, that's what I think about Matamoros, fucker.
Oh.
Yeah, I was just like, we were just in that fucking, just right there in that square drinking where they got a whole murder capital right there. Like, fuck.
Did you tell him? Have you told him the story of going to Matamoros?
No. Well, I mean, I'm sure he's heard it from third party, but not from my mouth. So it's my 22nd birthday, and I was, like I said, I've been a pendejo my whole life. I didn't have no vacation. I didn't have no sick time, because if I had time, I'm using it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's my 22nd birthday, and Georgie's like, "Hey, we're going to go to Mexico for your birthday." And I was like, "Well, thank y'all for letting me know. Like, thank y'all for including me in this fucking thing." So I'm like, okay, I figured out if I call in 5 days straight, I get paid 3 days, but it's only one occurrence, and I had one occurrence left. So I was like, all right, cool. But then I was like, you know what? If I do bereavement, it's not an occurrence. So, and I'm a big thing of karma. So I'm like, all right, I can't say someone died and then it's gonna happen. So I was like, I don't have a brother, so I'm gonna say my brother died. So we go to Mexico the whole fucking week, every day, every morning. Jose has to bring me to the border. I walk across the border to use the payphone and call in work. And I remember I'm so fucking pissed. I'm like so mad because they never was like, I'm sorry to hear that. Because I fucking called into work and I was like, my brother died.
How dare you not mourn my fake brother?
Y'all don't give a shit
I
about
don't
me.
give a shit about me.
You know,
at
I don't
all.
want to work for you.
Yeah.
So anyways, we fucking get there and it's a party, dude. It's a fucking party. But we take Randall. Randall is the only fucking white guy we've ever known that's a hardcore partier like
He's
us.
the whitest Mexican you ever know.
This motherfucker was going to like tanquerias at like 3 a.m. by himself. And then we couldn't find him. We're like, and then finally we're like, fuck, where the fuck were you, man? He's like, I'm eating tacos, bro. Fucking eating tacos. He's like, I got my buddy over there. He's like, what? Your buddy? He's like, yeah, man, I saw like 4 fucking rats over there. Like,
So, dude, Randall had the time of his life there too.
Dude, we had good times at Randall's house too back then.
Oh yeah.
y'all guys want to see my tits? Nah, we're good.
You know, there's someone back there in the background. Over here. Over here.
Dude, remember he had that pit bull that had like mange, and like remember it would scratch itself till it was bleeding, and then he'd go rub on your pants. And you'd be like, man, I got blood all over. You're trying to go to the club and you got blood all over your pants.
Fucking dog.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we fucking partied there all week. Yeah, I won't give you the details. That'll be
That's for the
afterwards.
Patreon.
But that was
And
it was good
so we're
times.
coming back. We're coming back from Matamoros, and he's pissed, dude. He's so pissed because he wants to stay an extra day. And we're like, bro, we've gotta go.
back.
Like, we have to leave, man. We gotta go. And he's like, is pussy not important to you? And you're like, no, dude, we gotta go.
We got jobs you gotta go back to.
So
brother.
we go through the checkpoint. We fucking cross the border, and it's the San Antonio checkpoint, right?
Fafurias is right before.
Yeah.
When
Okay,
you're getting
so-
up the.
So we get to the checkpoint, and Randall's driving, and it's probably like 1 in the morning, because like we fucking legit partied till we couldn't party no more. We had to fucking drive back at like 9 or 10 that night. And we get to the checkpoint. Georgie's in the back. Randall's driving. He's like, where y'all coming from? And Georgie's like, Brownsville. And at the same fucking time, Randall's all, Matamoros.
Come on.
That
Pulled
fucking
us
dude was
right
like, all
over,
right, man,
dude.
y'all
Like,
gotta pull
dude,
over.
I was like,
Pull over.
Randall, why did you say Matamoros, dude?
He's all, Georgie, we did come from Matamoros. He's like, no, fucker, you don't tell him we came from Mexico, bitch. He's like,
Like,
what?
dude, it's 3 Mexicans and 1 white dude, bro. Come on. You don't think we got you hostage?
Yeah.
Dude, they went through our dirty underwear.
Dude.
They
The
went through
whites.
everything, bro. They tore up. And then I was like, well, how long is this shit going to take? And he go, well, it depends on how much stuff we find. I go, you're not going to find shit, dude.
And then they found my pipe. I remember I had the pipe, but I hadn't smoked it, so I didn't do anything. So they're like, well, it's tobacco pipe, so you can't say anything. I didn't. There's no paraphernalia or nothing. So
No residue.
no
nothing.
residue or nothing. So they let us go. I was like, Randall, what did you say? Fucking Matamoros, bro.
And he was mad. He's like, we did come from Matamoros.
No, it was hilarious, dude. As soon as we both said at the same fucking time, and then come on.
Yeah. Dude, they searched. I think we were there for like 2 fucking hours, bro. They searched.
Yeah, because
everything.
they take you.
It was a motherfucker.
Well, that's to let you know you're not the only first friends that's been. We had to be pulled over to get searched. There's another friend we got.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, back in '98 too, when we took a friend Ray, we went and he was so happy. He was taking pictures of the shit. It's like, dude, calm down. It was 1998, so this was before 2001, so you know, before 9/11. So they were kind of a little loose on the rules. But yeah, we got pulled over because they thought we were bootlegging liquor. So
Oh,
they
shit.
they pulled us over and we did have some bottles, but we already had them tags and all that. So they were like pulling them over, and he's all taking pictures and shit like a tourist. I was like, bro.
Like he's Asian.
I know, right?
And then I was like, oh, I guess, because I lived in the border, so we were used to that. But he was just like tripping out, like, I can't believe they're doing this. Like, yeah, you're at the border. You're at the Mexico.
Honestly, I gotta once again give you props on that too, because you showed me how to travel in Mexico as a young adult. Because as a older
don't be
adult,
flashy.
and my wife is her first time. I'm taking her for her first time in Mexico. You go through customs like you're a criminal, and she's
yeah,
like
you're guilty
freaking the
until
fuck
proven
out.
innocent.
And she's
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm like, dude, chill out, just chill out. And she's like, how are you so calm? I'm like, no, like, chill the fuck out.
I'm from the Arnett.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. You don't know my life, eh? You don't know what I've been through.
But it was a motherfucker. I'll never forget that. And
That was an experience, man. That was a great time, though. And then how nobody in that club fucking talked to us at all.
well,
Dude, the most beautiful girls you could ever see, just hot and just
It's like prom.
wouldn't even give you.
yeah, it was like prom.
Yeah,
dude,
some of them just like that.
you might as well have just marked USA on our forehead.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Not one of them talked to any of us at all. They ignored
They weren't
us.
looking for green cards back?
It was definitely not a Passport Bros
No.
trip. No.
But it was cool because it was like $20 and it was all you can drink.
Yeah, because we used to go. It was $10 drink till you drown. The Coronitos or the Blue Hawaiians, and because we would go to either it was. So I went to Eastern New Mexico, and then so a lot of guys that I went to school with were from New Mexico, and then they had friends that went down to New Mexico State and Cruces. So then we would go there for a weekend, and then go down to Juarez and cross over in El Paso, and it was Chihuahua Charlies and Tequila Derbies were the two that we would go to, and you would always tip the bartender, because once you pay to get in, but like there'd be lines to get to and if you gave them like a 20, they see you in the back of the line and be, hey.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they'd be,
Yeah. Well, me and Eric learned that early. So it's crazy because now on vacations, you get there the first day and you're a big tipper. And then middle of the week, they're just passing you drinks. Like, you're not even waiting in line and everybody's like, what the fuck? Yeah.
VIP, sucker. VIP.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might as well tip at the beginning, because
Yeah, that's where you get recognized.
you might not have it at the end of the week. 'Cause I remember we used to always, you got to save that quarter to get back over the bridge. Because when you cross over in Juarez, you had to have, well, it was at the time it was a quarter.
Yeah, to
get back
past
over
the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to get through the turnstile to come
Oh,
back.
shit, I guess I didn't know that.
Because we would walk.
Yeah.
Because
But even then, when I walked across, I never had to pay.
Really?
Yeah.
There was.
But I never went to Juarez. Maybe it was a Juarez thing.
I'm trying to think if there was one in Matamoros.
Because you would
three
from
bitches there.
so the walk from the club to the border is where like the Mexican police sometimes they'd hassle you for like money and stuff.
Yeah.
So then, but once you got, if you're underage, once you got to the border, you better sober up, because once you crossed over, then they'd be on you, get you for public drunk.
Intoxication, huh?
Yep.
Jacob, how old do you want to be? Or do you want to get to?
I don't know, man. Dude, so like after my whole military experience, I feel like I'm kind of like playing with house money right now anyway, so I'm just happy every day. It just kind of set my kids and my family on the right path.
Yeah.
To where like once I'm gone, they can,
But you got to see your kids graduate. You got to,
Yeah. Yeah, I want to see all that stuff, But when you say like getting older, like I'm lucky both my parents are still alive, and seeing them get older, and then seeing my grandmother getting older, and like my grandpa passed away in 23, and then seeing her now like by herself and stuff, like I feel bad for her.
Yeah.
I mean, she still lives next door to my mom, but every time we go visit, she's like showing me pictures of my grandpa, and oh, that's my honey, I miss him, and I don't know if I want to like go through all that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I always, you hit the nail on the head with me, Jorgie. I don't want to grow old to need an assisted living lifestyle.
Like I don't want to be a burden to anybody.
Exactly.
I really don't.
Depend on anyone.
But I also don't want to, when people say they died in their 60s or 70s, in my opinion, that's still young to
It
me.
is young.
I don't want to die in my 60s or 70s, man. I don't.
Yeah, and even like me, like I've been to plenty of, like, we call them non-traffic deaths, like when people die in their houses and stuff or by themselves. And some of them you feel sorry for them because like the family will call and they'll be like, hey, we haven't talked to grandma in like 3 days. Usually we talk to her. When you go and you find her on the floor where she fell and couldn't get up, and you're like, man, like to lay there and know that this is the last place you ever like that.
That's your resting spot.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it. I couldn't tell you how many times, when you're like, man, that's rough. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Maybe when you're dying, maybe you just have a peace with it. Like I wouldn't know. Like you're like, well, it was gonna happen sooner or later.
Has being a cop numbed you to a lot of shit, Jake?
I would say it has. Some of it's numbed me, but some of it's made me appreciate a lot more other stuff. You know what I mean? Like you were saying about COVID. I mean, there were people who, like I said, I never missed a paycheck. I got paid every other week by the state. And there were people that were driving from Harrisburg to Philadelphia just to go work at a McDonald's for an 8-hour shift and get paid at the end of their shift just to drive back. You know what I mean? And I was like, and they would have like, you'd stop them because the plate reader would hit and it'd show like no one, their registration was out or no insurance, no inspections, no emission stickers. It's like, do I want to write this person a citation that all the money they're about to go make is going to go pay the state?
Yeah.
or do I just want to be like, write them all warnings and be like, hey, get this taken care of as soon as you can. I think I learned compassion, really. And even like just growing up on the north side, you kind of saw how cops could be. You know what I mean? Even people that were just
Dicks.
yeah,
Fucking dicks.
yeah. LPD, they've always been known like they're not racist because they treat everybody like shit. You know what I mean?
They're gonna fuck with you.
Yeah, but you know, like you learn, even like with the guys that are hood, you know, they're just playing the game. You know what I mean? So you don't take stuff personally. I mean, unless they try to kill you, then you're like, hey, that's different.
Yeah.
But if they're just trying to play the game, you know, and they get caught, like back in the, I noticed this too. Like back in the day, like when you would pop somebody with drugs or something illegal, they knew they were playing the game, and that was all part of it. So they'd get a lawyer, and they'd either try to get time reduced or get certain charges thrown out. But these younger dudes, you know, they call them the YNs. There's like no regard for like life.
For anything.
Yeah. So they'll pop off and they'll get feisty from the jump. And it's like,
You're like, you idiot. All you had to do was be cool and I'd have let you go.
yeah. Dude, like a while back, like we got in a pursuit and just so nowadays policing is changing, even in the 16 years I've been in, especially after like George Floyd. Before it was like, if you wanted to chase cars, pit people, smash into cars, yank people out, you know, it was all free game. And then after that, it's like now certain police departments have no pursuit policies. So like as soon as they run from you, you gotta shut your lights off. Your light, you know, you can't
That's
pursue them.
it?
Yeah. And so the pursuit we were in, the dude took off on somebody, and they're coming our way, so we jumped in, and we ended up pitting them and getting them out. And young dude, and he was like in a newer Audi, you know, young white dude. Like, dude, what are you doing? Why are you running? Like, if you would have just pulled over when, you know, for speeding, you would just got the citation and on your way. It's like, well, the local cops, as soon as we take off, they don't chase us. Like, we thought y'all would be the same way. Like, nah, we're different, bro.
Oh, we run
the whole state, bro.
Yeah, because I even heard like old time. There's a guy that goes to my church. He's like, he retired in the '90s from the state police, but he said one time they were like in a 3-county pursuit on this one, like a stolen vehicle. The guy had robbed a convenience store.
So is that a myth?
What's that?
Like you can't travel over county lines or
No, not
that's a myth?
maybe down south, but up north, like especially as a state trooper, you can go. You can.
Oh, okay, yeah, my bad.
Yeah,
bad.
you can follow them from
my bad.
Pittsburgh to
Yeah,
Philly, and
yeah.
as long as you stay on them. So, like this would have been like late '80s, early '90s. So they pursue him into Philly, and the guy, and so they're getting everybody's coming out. So the guy ends up crashing out in Philly. Well, by the time he gets up there, he said there's like 9 or 10, and this is allegedly, Philly PD cops on this one dude, and they're just like giving him the business. They're like beating the shit out of this dude. Nightsticks, kicks, punches, like just wearing him out. And he has to go and like jump on the dude. Like, I got him from here, I'll rest. Like, it's my pursuit. And he said he caught a couple. Like, but that's the way Philly PD was known back in the day. Even like NYPD, those guys used to be known for like whooping people. But nowadays it's all, it all depends on your district attorney for wherever you're at. Because they're the ones who bring the charges. It doesn't matter what you get them for. If the district attorney ain't going to go through it, you're dead in the water. So if they're not enforcing all these rules and all the laws, then why risk your life?
Yeah.
You know, to do stuff like that. But that's why Philly's as bad as it is. That's why, and like I said, these young kids, they've been getting away with a bunch of stuff for the last 5 or 6 years. So think about it, you're 15 and now you're 20, and you've always been in like, well, the cops can't do anything because you know, I just got to pull out my phone and talk shit to them because they can't retaliate.
Yeah.
Then there's no accountability.
Jake, you don't have to tell me this story, but Jorgie's never heard this story. Can you tell your traumatic story about missing death?
The one in Iraq?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
if you don't want to.
No, I'll tell Jorgie. So I was in Iraq from 2007 to 2009. I did 15 months straight. So I was with 3rd Armored Cavalry Regiment, and we're coming home. We're coming for leave. So we had a convoy. We had a combat outpost, and the closest big base to us was airfield. It was Q West, and it was one of Saddam's old Air Force academies. So they still had MiGs and stuff there, but they had them on display from the Iraqi Air Force. It was kind of cool. But so we would travel this road. They would go from our base to the main highway, which was Tampa. And anybody that's been in Iraq knows Tampa is famous, like IED Alley. Well, on this road, there was a small village called Bijounia, and they had a dry creek that ran under the main road, and they had a concrete tube underneath it, and for the water during the rainy season, but most of the time it was dry. So what happened was we were traveling west, and we go over, and usually we would check the tubes all the time just to make sure there's nothing in it. And this day we didn't check it, and so we leave, and as we're coming on to Tampa, one of our other units, because I was in green platoon, so this was white platoon, and they were traveling east. They were finishing up their patrol, and they were heading back to our base. Well, on the way back, they go over that same tube, and there was an IED under it, and it blew up the lead vehicle and killed the 3 guys that were in the front of it. So I drove over that same bomb. Me and my entire convoy did, but nothing happened to us because they didn't set the trigger out until the sun kind of went down. And then when this other patrol came through, that's when they detonated it. So that was my... So after that, because I was still... Like, I had to come back to the States for those 15 days to see my family, and it was like, man, like, I really didn't want to be here. I wanted to be over there because I knew we were about to go kick the hornet's nest after that happened. And it was like in 23, after my grandfather died, is when I started actually dealing with my PTSD and getting through like survivor's remorse, like holding that burden on myself for what happened, like, because we didn't check. Yeah, like, we should at least checked it and found it, but we're too much in a hurry to get back to fly home. Yeah. So I went through that, and that's why like I'm a big proponent for men's health and mental health and getting your mind right, especially after something like that, where I held it not only against myself, but in a way held it against God, because I was like, man, like those guys didn't deserve that, you know what I mean? And yeah. But it's kind of come full circle to where now I'm grateful. I mean, I'm not grateful what happened to them, but like I stayed around for a reason. And like you said, living long enough, the way I figure is the day I die is the day I'm completed doing whatever God wants me to do on this planet.
So how did it change you? Like it just changed
your
way of thinking? And
yeah, because it's like when you go through something like that, and the thing is like when you go through boot camp, they teach you that you're invincible, right? So you never think that's going to happen. You think everybody's going to leave and everybody's going to come back, or it's going to be people that you don't know. But when it's 3 guys that you saw every day, and you know their families, you know you've been out drinking with them, you've been to their house, you played Guitar Hero with them, like you're that close to them, and then that happens. It changed me to where I appreciate friendships a lot more. And like JP said, and like how you said too, like appreciate the time when you're by yourself where you can reflect on stuff and just be thankful for the things that you are given. And then when things do get taken away, you're still kind of thankful because you don't know why. And you'll eventually, hopefully, you'll figure out why.
Yeah.
Mental health is a motherfucker, bro. And it didn't occur to me that mental health was actually a thing until I think it was way too late. Obviously, you correct it and you do everything that it takes to correct it. But if I had known being fucked up in the head is not being a pussy.
See, that's the thing, is that's how we were raised. Is like you gotta man up, or you can't, like, oh, your feelings are hurt. Oh, poor baby.
Yeah.
You gotta fucking man up. So I think that's the way we were raised, and now it's more open, where you can actually share, and people aren't gonna criticize you or make fun of you. Like you actually going through some shit.
A lot of shit.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, there's things that we've all gone through that might not be the same, but we all have stories that kind of weave in together that if we would just talk to each other, we'd be able to work it through. Be like, man, I just went through that. Like, not too long ago,
Yeah.
or even like dealing with like, because I know like I don't like if my parents pass away before I do, I know I'll be leaning on JP because he's already been through that, and hopefully he's at a place where he's healed, or he can help kind of coach me through
Navigate
that.
you through
Yeah.
I always get so mad at the time heals all. In due time, that's a lie, bro. It's a total fucking lie. Especially in death. That never goes away. The pain of death, it'll never leave. Never.
Yeah, because even my dad, like my grandfather passed away when I was in 6th or 7th grade. And still, every Father's Day, he still goes through it.
Yeah.
Still, or when he's going through hard times, like, man, I wish my dad was still, like,
Yeah.
to have him. As a 6-year-old man, you know what I mean? He still misses his dad. He still misses his mom, Hearing
That's
him talk.
insane, bro. It just it doesn't fucking leave. It doesn't.
And it shouldn't.
No.
It shouldn't. I mean, if someone that was part of your life, family member, and such a big part of your life, it shouldn't go
Well, that's
away.
why it fucks me up that my younger sister passed, because I was like, man, I was supposed to die before her.
Yeah, you always think like you're the oldest, you should go first. You're not the other way
I shouldn't have
around.
seen my sister die.
Mm-hmm.
My sister should have seen me die.
Or your mom. I'm sure there's a big toll on your mom.
Oh, man.
Seeing your child.
I can't honestly tell you that my mom's okay, because she's not. She's not okay. But,
It's a big pain, man.
life is fucking not fair. And it sucks for my niece because she doesn't have a mom or a dad now. And I told her, I said, I'm sorry, mija, but now you don't have a tío no more either. And she looked at me confused, and I said, now I've got to step up to be your mom and your dad. I'm not going to be that phone call away that says, hey, my mom don't let me go here. Can you talk to my mom? Can you talk to my grandma? Let me, because now you can't go. It sucks, bro. But, and that's one thing I told her. I said, you're going to struggle through life early, but hopefully the payoff in that is you'll have success early in life now, because you've endured the hardship early. I would hope.
Yeah.
I could hope. I don't know that for a fact, but I could hope.
Yeah, because you never know how someone processes that. It may take them.
But I couldn't imagine being a senior in high school and not having a mom or a dad like my niece.
Has she leaned in more to y'all, or is it still too fresh?
It sucks. It really sucks, because she's putting up a big old curtain.
Yeah.
And it comes in waves, and the only reason I know that is because my mom tells me. But
You think it's because she's trying to stay strong for your mom?
yeah, exactly. Yeah. She's putting a burden on herself to be strong for my mom, her grandma. But it sucks, man.
Yeah.
That's what sucks about life, man.
And that's what I said. I said, you have to understand that life ain't fair. And as soon as you understand that and you process that, just know that I'm going to be here for you. Anything you fucking ever need in your life, as long as I'm alive, consider it done. But I can't help you process this if you don't want to process it yourself. 'Cause I can't do it for you.
Mm-hmm. And it's hard when you're younger.
Yeah.
Because it's even hard when you're old. But I know for me, there just came a time where I was like, I just can't handle it by myself anymore. Like, I got to bring somebody into the loop. And maybe it was my higher power finally breaking through to me and telling me I don't have to do it on my own, or just going through as much stuff I already had to just realize, like, this is going to go bad if I don't get help for it right now.
Jacob, you grew up so faithful, right? What was that relationship like when you were like, fuck God?
Dude, that was like, so I talked about it a little bit on Floun's podcast a couple years ago. Going through church, I knew of God. I didn't know God. I knew the Bible. I could tell you where to find certain stuff and the 10 Commandments and, who went on the ark and all this, but I didn't have a personal relationship.
with God.
Yeah, it was all pretty much just book learning.
Going through the motion.
Yeah, I could say that. And then once I finally did hit rock bottom, then the relationship started. And I'm not saying it got any easy, like, it didn't get any easier, but there was a way to cope with it.
Do you feel bad that you hit rock bottom when you had a huge support system like a wife and kids, or no?
No, because there's nothing they could have done.
That's what
You
I'm
know what I mean?
saying,
Yeah.
though. Like, you brought on this responsibility and then you hit rock bottom. Did you feel a certain type of way about that? Or
Well,
not
I didn't know
really?
how to, like we said, growing up, it was always told man up.
Yeah.
So that's all I ever knew.
Yeah, how do you process it? If you've
Yeah.
never been through it, or you never.
Yeah, I
seen
never
it.
had a family. Like, I mean, my family wasn't like rigid, but just growing up in that culture of playing sports and, you know, being the oldest of all my brothers and being in the military, it was like, you got to keep your head up. No, it doesn't matter what you're going through, and you just push it down. And then it will either go away or you'll find another day to deal with it. And then finally that day finally came where I had to deal with it.
Yeah. What was that like?
So it was actually, it had something to do completely different than my 3 friends I lost. What actually had, so when I was at Fort Knox, I was there for 8 months, and I had a bunkmate. His name was J.D. Ormsby Atkins, and he was born in Australia, but his parents were in the rodeo, so they moved to the U.S. and he lived in California, and he had to give up his Australian citizenship to join the army.
Oh.
So every morning he slept in the bunk of bed above me. So every day for 8 months, we would get up, we would inspect each other, make our beds, and make sure like all our displays, all our uniforms, everything was straight, and then, you know, we'd start our day. Well, we graduated from boot camp a little bit after Thanksgiving, and I'm trying to think what year that was. 2006 or 2005. No, it's 2006 because he got, as soon as we graduated from boot camp, he went to the 3rd ID, and he went to Iraq right off the bat, and he was killed in April.
Fuck, damn.
So we graduated in November, and he was killed in April, and he had just turned 21 and just got married. And so what happened was that day, I remember I was at the house, and it was just me and the kids, and I was getting them ready for school, and I was washing dishes after their breakfast, and all this emotion just hit me, and I just couldn't stop crying.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, it just, I don't know what set it off, but it just happened, and I couldn't stop thinking about him. So, you know, I'm washing dishes, so then I wash my face quick. I get the kids, send them off to school, and then I go to work. And I went to the gym, and it was still kind of in my head a little bit. I went to work, and we have a locker room. So after, you know, I took a shower there, and I was getting ready to put my uniform on. And my supervisor at the time, his name's Phil Matson. He was our corporal. And he was a Marine in Desert Shield. And he was an infantryman or a rifleman in the Marines that went over and fought Saddam the first time. And he actually, when I was a civilian, he did my background investigation for me to go into the state police. So I'd known him from day one, and then he ended up being my supervisor. So I go into that day, and I go up to him, and I always call him corporal, always gave him the proper respect. And that day I'm like, Phil. I go into his office, and he looks at me, because I never call him Phil.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm like, I need help. And I just broke down. And he came in, and he just grabbed me and hugged me. And he started crying with me. He's like, I don't know what you're going through, but we're getting you through. He's like, you're not putting your uniform on until we get you help. So we have the member assistance program through state police, and they called up the council, or they called up the whatever you call them, liaison for the program, and they got me a counselor that next day.
Yeah.
Good. So what do you think now of aftercare now for vets?
I don't think they do enough, to be honest. I think vets should have top of the line as far as healthcare goes. And like So I have a VA rating right now at 40%, and I had to fight for that 40%, man. You know what I mean? Like I had to submit so much paperwork. Dude, I got all my like medical paperwork from the Army is like in a binder that thick, and I had to scan every sheet and send it into the VA.
Wow.
And then they sent me all over Baltimore, Maryland, Philly, all these different places to like see different doctors for different things I was claiming. And then if you don't answer their questions exactly, they'll deny your parts of your claim.
Wow. And it's a guy that doesn't know shit about shit, that's an Excel spreadsheet wizard, and is like, he's making the judgment on all of your shit.
Yeah.
I don't get that one fucking bit, bro. I don't.
To save money, man. Unfortunately, that's what they're all trying to do.
Like for me, because I have tinnitus, and then I have rhinitis and sinusitis, like for my sinuses from breathing in the burn pits, and they denied my sinusitis and told me that I didn't. And it's supposed to be like an automatic qualifier. If you've been deployed around burn pits, it's supposed to be automatic, and they didn't give it to me.
And you had to fight for that.
Yeah. And they told me that I didn't lose enough my hearing loss.
Oh man.
To give me anything for my hearing loss. And you know, it's funny, like, so the earplugs they gave us, they were made by 3M, and there was a yellow side and a green side. And the green side you put in your ear for like when you're like shooting your rifle or at the range where there's gonna be loud explosions. And the yellow side you're supposed to put in like if you're around like heavy machinery. Well, years later it came out that these hearing plugs were defective.
Oh, ain't that a
And
bitch?
3M got sued it was like a class action lawsuit.
Yeah.
And I verified that I had those. I was in the service when the times those were given, like issued, and they denied my hearing loss.
Jeez.
It's funny because you go through life, how do I put it? People that you think that wouldn't give a fuck do, and then the people that you would think that would give a fuck don't, right? And you go through life and you figure that shit out. Man, I can't tell you what this show has done as the platform that it's become, but without the support of everyone hitting me up from me putting it out that my sister passed, bro, dude, I don't know if I could have, without the support of everyone, man, I don't know what it would be like. I have a real good friend that is my boss, and when I told him I had to leave work because my mom called and shit was going down, like, he fucking cried with me. I called Jorgie the next day and tell him, hey man, my sister passed. And then the next day he's like, I'm in town, where you at? And you know, like, Adrian, shout out Adrian, bro. He knew I was all right. That fucking day, he's at my mom's house, and he's chilling with my mom. He's bringing my mom food every day. Everybody's reaching out to me like, "Hey, man, can I go to your mom's house?" I'm telling you all that because I'm so thankful for what this show has done, that everyone showed up for me. Bro, for you, I'm sorry, bro. I really am. Because I bet that was hard for you, man. Because I bet you thought you were going through it alone.
And I can't put any of the burden on like my family or my wife for not being there, because I didn't let them be there. You know what I mean? Because even then, there's some stuff that, like, if I try to open up, in my mind, I'm like, they're gonna think I'm a psycho. You know what I mean? Like, some of the stuff I've done, like deployed, some of the stuff we did, normal people hear that and they're like, man, dude, that's messed up. And to us, that was a Tuesday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't like anything out of the ordinary. Like,
Life.
slamming people, you know, putting your muzzle on somebody's face, you know, kicking in doors, breaking people's shit up. Like, to us, that was a normal day of the week. You know, when you think about, you try to tell an average civilian that this is the stuff you did, like, man, dude, that's crazy you did that. But to us, it's just work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
These wars or these conflicts that you were in, did it change the opinion of the people?
Dude, I have nothing now. I have nothing against the Iraqi people or the Afghani people. Because if somebody came into the U.S. and was doing, like, if China was to come in and, like, invade and then set up checkpoints and do all that stuff, I'd be doing the same thing. I'd be setting IEDs, you know, I'd be, you know, sniping soldiers left and right. You know, like, that's their home. They don't know why we're there. They're not, I mean, some of these people were so simple. Like, you know, they're basically under their IQs, you know, in what you would consider mentally disabled. They just get through life the way they always have since the time of Christ, right?
Yeah.
So to them, for us showing up and start busting their stuff up, and then you get like these radical Muslims, the ones that do radicalize them and tell them they're here to take your country. Well, they don't know any better. They don't have the internet. They don't have,
Yeah.
you know, but they're just defending themselves, you know. So it's hard, like, I don't have any animosity towards them. If there was ever a reason to go there and just meet people, because I met, when I was in Afghanistan, there was an Iraqi or Afghani, he was part of their security detail, and I'd go out and talk with him, with the Terp, him and his guys. Dude, and we'd sit there and we'd eat together, you know, have energy drinks and hang out and stuff, smoke cigarettes, you know. They were just normal dudes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, why are you doing this? And like, why are you on the U.S. or the coalition side in Afghanistan when you have all these people that could kill you once you went home? And like, this is what I think is best for my country. You know what I mean? The same thing that I believed. And the older you get, the more you kind of realize that you were just another cog in the machine.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because like me and Donnie talked, like, because his dad's a Vietnam War veteran, and
Shout out Donnie Flams, man.
yeah, I know he's going through it with his dad right now, and you know, I just want to send all positive prayers towards him and all that he's going through. There's a movie called Born on the 4th of July. Y'all remember that with Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
And it's about him. The same thing, like, he went over there to Vietnam thinking that he was doing the right thing, that he was stopping communism and doing all this stuff and liberating the Vietnamese people. And then he ended up getting his legs blown off over there, the character in the movie. And then when he comes back to get VA health, it's like the worst he could ever get. And I think part of that, it's like going to Congress and trying to get the VA program revamped. But that's from the Vietnam era.
Yeah.
It's still going on.
It's still going on.
I know.
Yeah. Because they tried passing something, usually at the beginning of this year or last year, like, say you got like a liver disease from being overseas, like something. If you're taking and say you get a VA rating, like, say they give you 50% for your liver. So now you're taking medication. Now they want to cut that in half because they're saying that medication is making your life better. It's not as bad as when you first got diagnosed with it.
God dang, bro.
But you're like, if I didn't have this liver issue, I wouldn't take medication in the first place. So they tried passing that. I think it actually did went through, and then they put a pause on it.
Fuck, dude.
That's what always trips me out. Is like, we always say we love our troops, but then we don't take care of them at all after we've done their service. Because you see so much stuff on the news about all these VA and all this healthcare that these aren't providing for our veterans. Like, and what the heck are they doing? Like, what's their purpose then?
Yeah, because like my brother, he does have liver issues, and it's service connected, because he was in the Army, and when he was living in Midland, he couldn't go to the big VA center they just built across from Texas Tech Health Science Center. He couldn't go there. He had to go to the one in Big Spring, because of the way that it's divided, like east and west, the VA healthcare system.
What the fuck?
So instead of going to the brand new one, he had to go to the old shitty one in Big Spring.
That's just nuts, man. Hey, but go fight for our country.
I know, right? Not Netanyahu who needs you, man.
Man, thank y'all for coming, man. We can sit here and do this for hours, but Jorgie, thank you, bro.
Thanks for having
Thank
me
you.
on, brother.
Jacob, thank you, man.
Hey, dude, I see everything you do, like the people you've had on, and it's just an honor to be sitting here, talking to you.
I wouldn't have it any other way, bro. Most definitely, you gave me finally a heads up. You're gonna be in town a few days ahead of time. Like, let's get it locked and loaded, man. Jake, before we leave, do you have any final thoughts?
If you're going through something, tell somebody. Doesn't matter what it is. I just want to, shout out my wife and kids for being there for me now, whatever I'm going through. You guys always listening to me, talking, checking on me, sending me, even if I don't get back to you right away.
Yeah, you don't.
I do appreciate.
And you don't.
I appreciate everything. Like, I know you've sent me stuff. Paul Trevino, Adrian Puga,
Shout out those guys, man.
Yeah.
I love Paul. I love Adrian, man. Yeah. Shout out San Juan. San Juan is actually back from vacation. He'll be on the show, on the episodes pretty soon with insightful stories from his vacation.
Very entertaining vacation.
Can't wait to hear them. George, you got any final thoughts?
Live life. That's all my life, my man. Whatever you do in life.
And goddamn it, Georgie, you do live life.
Enjoy it, man.
You make me jealous sometimes. I shouldn't have got married. Fuck.
I should have been an Eagles fan.
Enjoy life, man. If there's an opportunity that you think you should take or that you may not come up, do it. Jump into it, because you never know, man.
Yeah.
Life is life.
They say the days are long, but the years are short.
Yep. Exactly, dude.
Isn't that crazy?
Exactly.
How day by day nothing changes, and then you look back on the year and you're like, so much shit has changed.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Like, dude, we graduated 27 years ago.
I know, almost damn near 30. Yeah.
We're doing a 30-year reunion.
I'm going.
30 years.
Look what you missed, girl. Man, sit your little dicks up down there. All right. Oh, man. Thank you guys for coming. I love both y'all to death, man. If I could please get y'all to please share the episode. Help my show and my reach expand. I can't ask that enough, man. I'm really trying my best to crank out great content, and really and truly thank you for all the shares. I see it every week, and I guess I'm greedy because I'm asking for it to continue to multiply it and do that, man. I'm really trying to help people out and share people's stories, but along with that, I'm also trying to grow my show. But yeah, guys, if you fuck with me, I fuck with you, man. I'll say it every fucking episode. Shout out Jimenez and Friends. Go hit them up for award-winning barbecue every Thursday through Sunday. Shout out Cuevas Drive-In. If you haven't had Cuevas Drive-In and their chicken fried steak every Thursday, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. Shout out Bubba and Brie Grilled Cheese, Mijo's Food Truck, Hub City Buds. Go to Copper Lounge and have some fucking drinks, because they've got daily drink specials on the low. If you ain't got no money and you want to have some fun, go to Copper Lounge. Don't be ghetto over there, motherfuckers.
They got Rumple Mints.
Do not. Yes, they got Trouble Mints. Man, I love Trouble Mints. Yeah, so anyways, man. Oh, and Sammy's Delectables. Hit her up on Facebook if you're looking for any sweet treats. But till next time, guys, read some books.
Yeah. From the home of the Raiders in the windy plains, live out of Lubbock. You already know what time it is. JP Lopez show. That's right. JP Lopez on the mic, better turn it up loud. West Texas born, make the whole town proud. From the 806, where the real ones roll. Big talk, big dreams on the JP Lopez show. JP Lopez. Yeah, we running this thing. Late night lights and the phone line ring. If it's happening in Texas, then you already know. Everybody tuned in to the JP Lopez show. Broadcast live while the city still sleep. Truth in the booth and the game run deep. Cadillac swinging down Avenue Q. Blue lights flash, but we still come through. West Texas grind, got the dust on the boots. Country boys mixed with the hip-hop roots. Talking politics, sports, and the local news. One mic, one voice, never scared to lose. From the cotton fields all the way downtown. JP hold it down when the sun go down. Everybody vibing when the beat gets low. That's the sound of the JP Lopez show. JP Lopez on the mic, better turn it up loud. West Texas born, make the whole town proud. From the 806, where the real ones roll. Big talk, big dreams on that JP Lopez show. JP Lopez. Yeah, we running this thing. Late night lights and the phone line ring. If it's happening in Texas, then you already know. Everybody tuned in to the JP Lopez show. JP Lopez show. Live from Lubbock. JP Lopez show. Live from Lubbock.